I need the air police, pit maneuver, pit, northbound, he's getting back in it, he's trying to get back in it, coming up to North Freeway Hills, coming in for another pit, I gotta be on the way.
Hey, make sure you buckle up and brace yourself for heart-pounding chases and plot twists that are more thrilling than the movies. If you want to feel like you're on a roller coaster without leaving your seat, then welcome to COPSCAM Police US. Now let's go. The chase began as the suspect sped off in a hurry. Racing through crowded areas and weaving dangerously, the car narrowly avoided multiple collisions in a desperate bid to escape.
We're 1080. Don't worry about who initiated. We're trying to chase this car right now. Go. Okay. Is it parking up here? Get behind me. Stop. Go. We're setting up a hit. 204 eastbound.
The pit maneuver caused the car to roll multiple times, ejecting the unbelted driver from the vehicle. Despite emergency efforts, the woman succumbed to her severe injuries. The incident is under detailed investigation. The chase began as the suspect sped down the highway, trying to evade capture. Even with police closing in, he recklessly squeezed through narrow gaps, refusing to stop. After moments of tension, a successful pit maneuver spun the car into the guardrail. Though the suspect tried to continue, he was forced to surrender when the vehicle became immobilized and was removed to face consequences. A gentle nudge acted as a greeting from two strangers. However, it seems this guy didn't like that kind of hello, so he stepped on the gas to say goodbye instead. But parting ways before the friendship even begins feels a bit boring. And with that, the intense chase officially erupted. The jump was absolutely perfect, but the landing, I think, must have been incredibly painful. What do you think about this jump?
I gotta get him stopped. Right here.
Henry Bailey connector.
I bet he doesn't care about the lives of others or even his own. At this speed and with this recklessness, he's clearly choosing a path to spend a lifetime being taught a lesson in prison.
Yeah, nobody's wanting to get out of my way, so I'm having a hard time getting up there.
You're on the wrong side of the road, head to Sugar Hill Road, head to Sugar Hill. Fence rail, now you're coming back across the median.
Hold on, Hans, boy, I'm sorry. Slinging you around.
Just a second, every time you another street, man, I'm trying to get around all this traffic. He's going around another road, possible, maybe right here, maybe. He's working right. Motorcycle. Samples Road, crossing across Samples Road. 250 Samples.
A collision that seemed like it would seriously injure him, but who would have thought his hope for freedom was so strong? Still able to run, does he think he's Iron Man? I can't believe he's that tough. Let me crush that hope of his. Prison is always ready to welcome him. Come on, follow me. The intense chase began when police spotted a Toyota Corolla speeding. Despite lights and sirens blaring, the driver stubbornly accelerated to 117 miles per hour on a crowded road.
Traffic, northbound 35, you might speed.
The car came to a stop after a pit maneuver, but the driver and passenger stubbornly barricaded themselves inside, refusing to cooperate. They were swiftly subdued, and the drugs found in the vehicle escalated the situation. The high-speed chase escalated into a dangerous standoff as the driver brazenly plowed through police roadblocks. Despite several failed PIT attempts, the suspect drove with relentless defiance, nearly running over an officer. Faced with such dangerous actions, police were forced to open fire, bringing the frantic chase to an end. A chaotic afternoon concluded with a dramatic, intense finale. Police uncovered an illegal street race when a Camaro performed a dangerous spin. Despite colliding with a patrol car and suffering heavy damage, the driver sped off at high speed, escalating the danger. The car lost a wheel, forcing police to perform a pit maneuver to end the danger. The reckless driver was arrested, facing multiple serious charges, bringing the futile escape to an end. The chase erupted as the Mercedes recklessly ran red lights, drove against traffic, and sped through crowded areas. Despite police efforts to stop it, the car dangerously entered the highway.
Atlanta, still south, still parks everywhere. Wrong side of the road, coming up to you right now. Clear left. Passing Buford, I think he's going to try to get on, get on 85 northbound, be advised. You said you did go 85 north? 85 northbound. I need the air police, pit maneuver, pit, northbound. He's getting back in it. He's trying to get back in it. Coming up to North Druid Hills. Coming in for another pit. I got a beep on the way. Exit, we're southbound, North Druid Hills. 76, take him. I believe he's sent up for a pit. 1050, we're trying to block him in right now. We got him up on the curb.
The reckless speed and daring pushed him to the brink of disaster. After multiple collisions, police brought him down with a taser, ending the wild journey in humiliating defeat. Police closed in on the red pickup truck, but the driver, undeterred by danger, sped through a crowded intersection, smashed through barricades, and escalated the tension to a dramatic peak.
Yeah, it's got flat tires, so it's kind of hard to spin it, but it's doing about 40 miles an hour, light traffic. Turning south on the Broadway Bridge, between 55 buildings, you got into that wall.
Watch this car first now. What? Now? Now? Now.
You got into the wall now. I don't get that.
A precise police maneuver forced the suspect's car into a barricade, ending the daring escape. The driver was arrested on the spot, facing numerous serious charges. The high-speed chase began when police spotted a stolen pickup truck towing a trailer. The driver recklessly weaved and accelerated, creating a high risk of collisions. The chase ended when the pickup truck lost control and crashed into several vehicles. The suspect was arrested, and fortunately there were no injuries. A stark lesson on the consequences of fleeing. After setting a supermarket on fire, the suspect jumped into a gray Buick, speeding recklessly through the streets, running red lights and weaving dangerously in a desperate attempt to evade the police pursuit.
Lights out, wrong traffic. It's a Chevy Malibu, no plates.
Chevy Malibu, no plates. Your color?
It's gonna be green color, and we're on Prospect right now. Going westbound on Prospect. Speed 49, we're on Prospect, I'm behind it. No plate, looks like I slide once. We're on Prospect, no westbound. Let me have all the units come from the other side. They lit up the whole place on fire. Have FB response, please.
He's already on the way.
You're in my car.
Three on Raymond.
3, okay, Raymond, my vehicle.
The chase ended as the police forced the vehicle into a parking lot. The suspect abandoned the car, ran through a backyard, but was quickly subdued, now facing charges of arson and reckless behavior. Police coordinated to chase an SUV with its lights off, recklessly speeding through intersections and ignoring stop commands. Even when cornered, the suspect stubbornly weaved, refusing to surrender.
All right. Down on the right, just cross boundary, speed 50. South on Chiller. South on Chiller, crossing 19. Going east on 19th. East on 19th, crossing Summit.
After the pit maneuver, the SUV was brought to a stop, leaving the suspect with no way to escape. Police quickly subdued and arrested him, ending the chase safely without major incidents. The chase began when police spotted a stolen silver Honda Civic. The 14-year-old driver recklessly sped off, crashing into signs, mailboxes, and other vehicles in a desperate bid to escape.
Open terrace. Someone stay at the entrance. He's going to try to come back around. $10.50 at the end of the street. It's going through yard. Go through yard. Coming back out. The 46, move out. We're almost back to the entrance. $10.50.
Surrounded by police, The 14-year-old driver, armed with a gun, exited the vehicle but was quickly forced to surrender. Facing a series of serious charges, the shocking and dangerous pursuit came to a gripping end. Once again, the suspect became the center of a high-speed chase, driving a stolen Altima. Recklessly running red lights and slamming on the brakes, they made it challenging for police to keep up.
Making a left on 80, we're going toward 95. We're going under 95. If I get the pit, I'm gonna take it. That's 95. Going west on 17. Extremely reckless, extremely reckless. Brake checking it. Still west on 17. Going past Gerard, still brake checking it. Going to Gerard Ave behind the Duke back here. He's about to band it on foot, about to 1050, getting out on foot,
The chase ended in a collision with another vehicle. The suspect fled but was subdued with a taser, marking her third arrest for car theft and drug possession. Escape was no longer an option. A 12-year-old boy recklessly drove an SUV, leading a tense chase through residential areas. Picking up 3 passengers, he continued weaving, driving against traffic, and colliding with other vehicles.
On the wrong way on the Delray exit behind the movie theater. Yeah, just go down the wrong way to the 25 exit behind Sam.
The crash stopped the SUV, and police found ammunition and a gun near the scene. The boy tearfully claimed he was forced to drive and was taken into custody, while the victims escaped with minor injuries.
Lay that down! Lay the fuck down! I don't give a shit! I don't give a shit! Lay down! Lay down!
My knees! I'm not gonna do anything, sir! I swear! My knees are hurting, sir! My knees! My knees! I'm sorry, sir! My knees! I was forced! I didn't mean to! I was forced! They had a gun! I'm telling you! They had a gun! They had a gun! They had a gun!
We'll talk right now.
Okay, can you take my mask off, please? They had a gun in my head, sir!
Who are you?
Police chased a suspected drunk driver in a Nissan speeding at 105 miles per hour through multiple areas. Despite losing a tire and sparking on the road, the suspect stubbornly tried to evade capture.
time is the 2017 Nissan Altima.
We're slow down to about 64. We're still headed towards Garrison.
I'm taking over. Speed 57, traffic light. About to come up on South O. Gonna hit the TVI. He throws sparks from his rims. Speed 81. Just back down top.
Not done, well, it's not coming traffic at the city. He's lost a tire, so he's going to have to stop eventually. Crap. Right down, day.
The car lost control and flipped on its side, halting the escape. In desperation, the suspect admitted to drinking, now facing severe consequences for the reckless actions.
I'm sorry, you lost your mind.
A black Lexus caused chaos on the streets, running red lights, weaving through traffic, and driving against the flow. The driver accelerated past 100 miles per hour, posing a severe danger to surrounding vehicles.
All units 10-3, 10-33, 201.
The drama peaked as the Lexus crashed into a Prius, flipping multiple times before landing on its roof. Police quickly moved in, arresting the driver and seizing over $20,000 and a Glock 31. The chase turned dangerous when the driver smashed through a gate and entered the airport grounds. Even with a blown rear tire, the suspect recklessly navigated obstacles and narrowly avoided multiple collisions.
Trying to slow him down.
Actually did try to throw up the spikes.
Happen now, because this is a different level of...
There you go. Come on. He's cutting across.
Come out, there he goes off into the...
All right.
After breaching the airport, police executed decisive tactics. The tense chase ended when the vehicle was blocked and the suspect was apprehended, ensuring safety in a critical moment. The pickup truck sped recklessly, running red lights and causing highway crashes. The CHP stayed close, but the danger escalated as it veered into a residential area, endangering lives.
We can bring up the speedometer for you. You know, that funny thing about that, earlier on when they first started following him, oh, geez, oh my goodness.
The chase ended in chaos as the vehicle collided with another at an intersection, causing significant damage and injuring several people. The suspect was arrested, leaving behind a costly lesson on the dangers of reckless driving. A tense chase unfolded as a 19-year-old drunk driver fled, crashing into two police cars. With 3 additional passengers in the vehicle, the risk of tragedy escalated, forcing police to take decisive action. The police force coordinated and executed decisive tactics, with precise gunfire ending the suspect's reckless journey. Despite minor injuries, the community remained safe.
Give us a code 10. I'm gonna spike it. Did you get it? No spike, heading back towards Rich.
The police force coordinated and executed decisive tactics, with precise gunfire ending the suspect's reckless journey. Despite minor injuries, the community remained safe.
Down the Chehalis Trail, right at Lacey Boulevard here.
50
miles an hour on the trail. Past mile marker 4.5 on the trail. Gonna be northbound over the trail, little ramp. We're going over the overpass over Pacific. Speeds of 48, just got over the overpass, continuing northbound on the trail. 89 parallel with them on clear getting.
89 paralleling.
590 hit one of the cones in the middle of the trail. Stop cars from driving. We're eastbound 26. 36 is going for pit. Good pit, good pit.
Eastbound 36, good pit.
Yeah. Hit one of the cones in the middle of the trail to stop cars from driving. We're eastbound 26. 36 is going for pit. Good pit, good pit.
Eastbound 36, good pit.
TBI.
TBI.
He's still going. Reversing eastbound. 59. He's in reverse. Hit a camper. Code 10. Got him blocked in.
Finally, a series of precise pit maneuvers caused the truck to crash, but the suspect still tried to flee. Officers quickly used a taser to subdue him, pulling him out of the vehicle and ending the chase. The chase dragged on as the woman drove at high speeds, ran red lights, drove against traffic, and sped onto sidewalks. She constantly changed directions, making it difficult for the police to maintain control as speeds reached 70 miles per hour.
Going up on the grass. Howard's jeweler. She's stopping. Negative, she's going through the grass again.
Through the grass.
Over the curb on snow. Going left on snow. Driving in the middle of the road, still west. Taking a right on Rocky River. Northbound on Rocky River. Was that a hit? Still westbound on Brook Park.
lanes to the fast lane. Speeds are only about 15 right now. No tires on the left side of the car.
Make a wall, stay wide behind me.
We're coming up to the 71 split. They're picking and taking it here. They're weaving back and forth between lanes. She's now going the wrong direction on 480 eastbound. We do have traffic behind us now, though. Looks like we're coming to a stop here. Yeah, we gotta get this car stopped. We gotta head on, block it in.
With 2 flat tires, the car came to a stop, and officers quickly subdued the woman. Her reckless and dangerous actions made the chase both extraordinary and noteworthy. The chase intensified as police closely pursued the speeding white car, which ran red lights and weaved through heavy traffic, posing a serious threat to road safety.
Kind of moving around in the same area as San Gabriel, about just almost got that car there going through the intersection that blew through. To see how he tries to get through this as he comes in, boom, right through on the right shoulder through that red light. It was the street we're coming on now on the brakes. Oh, the left turner there, weaving his way through traffic, and then makes it on through. Luckily, they'll have lights in front, but he's going to the right shoulder. Boom, right there, crashed, left turner, and that's right, the intersection of.
The chase ended when the white car crashed into another vehicle. The driver and 2 passengers fled but were quickly apprehended. The scene was filled with debris, and police are conducting further investigations.
38 dispatch, he just took off South Parkway.
Police stopped a black Ford SUV without license plates, but the driver suddenly sped off. Even after the tires burst against a barrier, the vehicle kept moving, leaving bright sparks trailing along the road.
Positive on a 6. 38, take over, I can't pick. So nice, dispatch on second or probably continue eastbound approaching Hampton. Speeds are reduced now to 50 miles an hour. Sticks were positive, losing air on the tires.
After a tense chase, the SUV came to a stop. Police moved in and subdued the suspect with a taser after resistance. The chase ended safely with no injuries.
You're gonna get tased! Hey, you're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased, dude! You're getting tased right now! Stop! Hands! Hands! Get on your face. Get on your face!
Police pursued an old Honda Civic as the driver swerved and sped through the emergency lane, creating a dangerous situation. Even with damaged tires, the car wobbled forward in a desperate attempt to escape.
Honda Civic, green sticker in the back window. Okay, continuing west, increasing speed. Weaving in and out of traffic now.
They've got the information. We don't know who's en route yet.
Okay, he's spinning out, guys. Looks like his tire just went out. He's just lost control. He's off to the median.
62 Central, he's signal 4. Signal 12, he's continuing south of.
Yeah, appears to have it under control mostly. Got a slight weave in it, but he's still center lane westbound. Looks like normal speed almost. All right, he's off. He's off again, spinning. He's off. He's in the water. In the water, right-hand side.
With a flat tire and loss of control, the car veered straight into a roadside ditch. The police immediately approached, subdued the driver, and safely rescued the female passenger. Tension erupted as the driver made an illegal U-turn and sped away, forcing police into action. The chase lasted 20 minutes before pausing for aerial surveillance, only to reignite with even more intensity. After colliding with a sign, the suspect was cornered and fired at the police. Under pressure, the officers responded with precision, successfully apprehending him and securing the area. The Jeep sped wildly, crossing yellow lines and weaving through residential areas and school zones. Each daring turn heightened the tension, forcing the police to take decisive action.
We're boxing him in. Now he's trying to pass me. Coming up on boxing.
28, can you end it?
Yeah, I'm about to end it. Let me get over this hill.
A precise pit maneuver forced the vehicle into a ditch, ending the escape. The defiant female driver reversed and screamed, prompting police to use a taser, escalating the situation further.
We're still rolling.
Okay, can we take a 74 to do westbound?
Well, I put him in the ditch. All right, they're stopped.
The Dodge raced down the road at 105 miles per hour, with police in relentless pursuit. Even with flattened tires and barricades, the suspect refused to stop, defying all obstacles.
74, they're right behind me. I'm gonna try and hit them.
Copy, attempting a hit.
I'm with him. 3-5 behind him.
Copy. Copy, good hit. Roll, we'll get medical.
Disregard. Yeah, pull back over. They're now going to go northbound.
Copy, it's going back northbound.
Good fit.
After the pit maneuver, the suspect resisted and claimed a broken leg, but police confirmed it was not serious. He was quickly subdued with a taser, ending the chase safely.
Bro, this one's fucked up. Well,
I just got hit. Okay, the guy's fleeing on foot right there. He's fleeing in the car right now.
A Honda Civic deliberately rammed into a patrol car, igniting a high-speed chase. The suspect recklessly veered into emergency lanes and onto sidewalks, desperately trying to escape through heavy traffic.
3-1, grabbing on the shoulder. We're approaching the traffic light, northwest 21st Street. We're traveling eastbound. He's going single 12. Whiskey. He's trying to get back on the turnpike. He's driving single 12. We're going back southbound. Let me know if you try to pin him here. We're driving on the shoulder 60 miles per hour, approaching exit 25A. Bumper to bumper traffic. We're approaching, he's in the left lane now. Turn, make unit at the U-turn, turn around. Right now, we're approaching Southwest 8th Street.
The chase came to a dramatic conclusion with a bold pit maneuver that sent the Honda crashing into a wall. Despite sustaining minor injuries, the suspect was swiftly subdued by police and now faces a slew of serious charges. A brazen drug deal right in front of the police, and the chase began. He sped through apartment complexes, desperately trying to escape, but every path led to a dead end.
through the field behind the fire station. I'll show you the car.
So you guys are going to be on my fire hall? Okay, see how they do.
Yeah, you circle it, we're going back to the apartment complex.
So these have water plate?
I'll tell you North Mountain, so.
All tricks were shattered when the police car rammed into him, driving him into a dead end. With no way out, he hung his head and surrendered. A harsh sentence that would last a lifetime awaited him. The GMC Denali, with its illegal exhaust system, suddenly sped off. The police were quick to react, pursuing the driver through sharp turns and evasive maneuvers, never backing down from the danger. The powerful, precise hit sent the Denali spinning, crashing straight into the brush with a cloud of dust erupting. The chase was over. Nothing could be more intense.
Okay, it's not like a tractor?
Yeah.
Okay. Any idea what he's doing?
No idea. No, we have no idea.
Stop! 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 Hey! Stop!
The chase erupted when a former employee stole an excavator and fled. The suspect suddenly turned around, plowing through a crowded area, challenging the police and endangering the safety of many.
He's gonna go out the main road.
Dick, walk your dick, be ready.
I control him. Grab your machine. What is it? One of those things? How fast is it? They can get up to probably about 30. Okay, grab that. Quick, quick, quick.
Making a left. Keep me updated. I've got the sanitation truck, the large tractor, which is our best bet. A little bit slower, but it's behind us as well.
Hey, we're in front of Victory World Church on Brook Hollow.
Look like you're best friend.
Oh, you sent me for the vehicle for like center hill, bro.
10-3. Circle on Brook Drive.
This is unbelievable.
Keep him up! Hey! Flip it! Flip it! If you can flip it, flip it!
The chase ended when the suspect's vehicle flipped, leading to their arrest. Although no major damage was caused, the suspect now faces multiple charges for their reckless actions. The dramatic chase unfolded as the notorious gang suspect weaved recklessly through the streets. Near a residential area, the police worked closely together, determined not to let him escape.
That's going to take him off from us. Lower. Looks like he's going to try to make it to stop behind here.
Yeah, original date is 75. Hey, Rick.
Let's go.
Right in. Lower and wider.
That's Kingsbury Road Cemetery. Looked like it was just occupied times one. Coming up on 741. Speed still 60. Blew through a red line at 741. Get to me. It's a silver Jeep. That's where one tire was on.
Keep 20, approaching Red Lion. It's about 70.
The chase concluded as the police surrounded and subdued the suspect. In a tense moment, he was handcuffed, bringing an end to a dangerous and dramatic escape. The chase began when a stolen Amazon truck sped through the streets. Weaving recklessly and running red lights, the driver's daring maneuvers forced the police to stay in relentless pursuit every second.
Eastbound on Lisbon. slowing in traffic. Stand by. Still eastbound on Lisbon. Wrong lane to Trenton. Disregard. Eastbound on Lisbon, 54th Street. Traffic medium. Speed's 40. Stand by. There's on 170 road. Still eastbound, approaching 51st. Eastbound on 51st. Through the intersection. Going past District 3. All over the road. Still eastbound, speed 60. Been caught up in traffic here by 175. Wrong side of the road. Stand by. Disregards the red. He's going to get on to 175. 175 south. Amazon truck is taking a lottery. Southbound on 175. One's up here, speeds are 60. Wisconsin ahead of the standby. Eastbound on Wisconsin from standby. We're going to be going westbound on Wells.
814 signal monitoring.
Standby, we're at 25 and Wells. This guy's got to be whacked. Standby. Car's blocking him in. Now to get out of the way. Standby. Here we go. Northbound on 25.
Speed 259 to the hood. One black male in the truck driver's seat complete.
85 seconds. All I saw was one person driving. Nobody else in the vehicle. We're approaching 26 westbound. Now we're going to be going southbound on 26 from Wells. Make that kill room, sorry. Approaching Wells, southbound. Now we're going to be going eastbound on Wells. And safe, good morning. Big oncoming traffic swerve. We are approaching crossing St. Paul on the viaduct.
The chase began when a stolen Amazon truck sped through the streets. Weaving recklessly and running red lights, the driver's daring maneuvers forced the police to stay in relentless pursuit every second.
Standby's entering the parking lot here at the 700 block south Caesar Shadow. I'm sorry, south. Still wandering through the parking lot. We might be running out of options here. Stand by. The cars are getting out of the way of the parking lot. Speed 10 miles an hour. Getting out on the National. We're going to go west on National.
814 now monitoring. Alright, speeds are.
The chase began when a stolen Amazon truck sped through the streets. Weaving recklessly and running red lights, the driver's daring maneuvers forced the police to stay in relentless pursuit every second. Shrouded in thick fog, the suspect raced through heavy traffic with reckless abandon, defying limited visibility and slick roads. With every passing second, the tension mounted to a fever pitch.
We're actually taking the open exit. On south. 1050 on the exit, 1050.
Fire, start fireboard.
Recklessness came to a fiery end. The car lost control, crashing into a tree with immense force, erupting into flames and shattering to pieces. The suspect didn't survive, a costly price for their own actions. The tense pursuit began as police trailed a drunk driver recklessly swerving on the road. Despite multiple warnings, the suspect refused to stop, forcing officers to plan for a pit maneuver. The car lost control and plunged into a field, where police subdued the panicked suspect. No injuries were reported, but the incident serves as a stark warning about the dangers of drunk driving. The stolen SUV chase stretched on as the suspect evaded all attempts to stop the vehicle, including stop sticks. Despite the high speed and danger, police persisted, staying close through crowded streets.
Mistakes there. Okay. We're in the church parking lot going over the grass. Going around the church on the grass. We're coming back out to the road.
Going the wrong way on Johnson.
The chase ended dramatically at an intersection with a bold pit maneuver. 2 suspects were arrested, bringing a tense pursuit through chaotic streets to a close. The 60-mile-per-hour chase began as police tracked a murder suspect. Recklessly running red lights and weaving through busy intersections, he desperately tried to evade capture.
We're going northbound on 55th Street, approaching Burleigh. Speeds are approximately 40 miles an hour. Traffic is light, road conditions are dry. He's going to be coming out to Burleigh right now in a second. He's going to continue east. 724, he's going to continue eastbound, passing 55th Street. No spots in the area. Continuing eastbound, passing over 50th Street. Speeds are 40. Traffic is light, road conditions are dry. He's going to go northbound on 49th Street from Concordia. Again, gray, Hyundai, Zara, 1 for Homicide. I can't see the plate right now. Give me a second. We're coming around Roosevelt. He's going to go eastbound on Roosevelt from 49th Street. And now we're going eastbound on Keith from Roosevelt.
After an intense pursuit through countless streets, police finally brought the suspect under control. The gripping chase ended with a decisive arrest, restoring safety and calm to the community. The chase began when police tried to stop a car with expired tags. The driver sped off, weaving through streets and grass, recklessly racing through a residential area to escape.
Center line's blocking. It's up in the grass. Just parallel. Alright, we got the lead again from center line. He's jumping through the grass just south of 10, and he's not boring. Somebody go to Sherwood in 10 miles. Alright, we're by the apartment complex, just east of Sherwood, coming out to 10. Alright, west on 10. You're good? Clear, sorry. Yep. Through Sherwood. Alright, we're over on Mount Block.
The chase took a tragic turn when the suspect's car slammed into a massive truck, wedging beneath it as airbags exploded on impact. The scene was swiftly locked down, leaving behind a chilling and unforgettable wreck. The chase erupted when a Dodge Caliber was spotted driving illegally. The suspect sped across the mountain, forcing police to accelerate in a tense pursuit. Finally, after navigating rough roads and relentless police efforts, the vehicle was stopped. Despite his confidence, the suspect couldn't escape, ending the chase without any injuries. A dirt bike rider played a bizarre game of cat and mouse with police during a slow-speed chase. Moving at just 10 miles per hour, the reckless action still posed a danger to traffic.
This has been going on for quite some time, at one point near the 91 freeway in Long Beach.
So we're told that this individual is basically talking to these officers, saying that he wants to go home. So you have to assume that this may be some sort of mental health episode. And yet, every time the officers offer to take him home or to help him to go home, he runs away. And you look at this, you know, sort of dangerous driving. It appears they must be trying to do this for his own safety and try to bring him in. But then you see these other cars that don't know that this is happening. Looks like this was an intersection where they've done some of those
street
takeovers. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is East Greenleaf Boulevard and Alameda Street in Compton. Obviously, if you have anyone in the area, please alert them, because it's not fast. I mean, as it's picking up a little bit of speed as I say that, but it is dangerous nonetheless. And he obviously sort of playing a little cat and mouse. We've seen, and even kind of toying with the bike, releasing the handlebars. Now it looks like he's reaching out, talking to somebody in the passenger side of that CHP car. So this is just a really unusual scene. I haven't seen this before on a dirt bike in Compton, dirt bike anywhere on any of these Southern California streets.
Yeah, and is this car on the right just a regular, you know, I guess so, yeah, just driving on there. That's sort of odd too. So we don't know if he's in the midst of a mental health episode, if he is under the influence of something, or what would cause this man to be acting out like this. But this is, you know, only 10 miles an hour. I mean, going slow enough to be talking to these folks, and doesn't seem to have great control of the bike either. This is just an unfortunate situation that's playing out in front of everybody. And you wonder if in fact he is really saying, I want to go home, I want to go home. You feel that his family members probably are watching this live on TV right now, really concerned for his well-being.
Yeah, so we always talk about how do we bring these pursuits to an end, and obviously the traditional ways of the spike strip.
A dirt bike rider played a bizarre game of cat and mouse with police during a slow-speed chase. Moving at just 10 miles per hour, the reckless actions still posed a danger to traffic. A woman driving a pickup truck with no tire sped at 60 miles per hour to evade police. Sparks and debris flew as she stubbornly navigated multiple streets until the vehicle lost control.
Like we're starting to slow down at this point. This has gotten much, much lower in the past 30 seconds or so, because that vehicle's literally coming apart on the freeway.
Yeah, and you can see it just leaning there a little more as we follow this chase here up Gulf Freeway on the southbound lanes. Yeah, you see the police there behind it and some in front. They also have a perimeter there. I see there on the feeder road, some officers there also following that. But Don, just so surprising that we started this chase following this about 6 to 7 minutes ago, and somehow this driver is still able to keep going at a decent speed.
It is truly amazing, and you know, you would think that if he can drive this well on three wheels, that he would go faster. I don't know, but I don't know what the thought process is here to begin with. So you just never know with these chase vehicles. I don't understand the purpose of all of this, especially with all of the police in pursuit and at a decent pace, 60 miles an hour or so.
Yeah,
so,
well, I guess we never really understand the chases, and I'm also wondering, there's probably helicopters up there with you as well. Have you seen any police or county helicopters up there keeping up as well?
I have not. The county helicopters are kept in a different part of town. I just want to look here real quick and see. This is Galveston police that are chasing him, and I mentioned to you earlier that it was coming out of Galveston County, so not exactly sure if this was Galveston City proper, but Galveston police is taking the lead on this.
Okay, Don, we're going to interrupt for just a moment to let everybody know that as we wind up Eyewitness News at 6:30, we continue the chase right now on abc13.com. So you can switch over to follow us on digital as we return you to the programming. We're going to meet you there right now. And we continue on digital here on abc13.com. This police chase as they follow this truck. This is now down near Clear Lake, I-45 South. This is the Gulf Freeway. It started on the Gulf Freeway down near El Dorado, went all the way up into the city of Houston, turned around pretty close to Hobby Airport. The person exited the freeway, basically made a U-turn under it and got right back on. This vehicle has not had a left front tire since we have been following the chase, and now also has no left front wheel either. Headed back down south toward Galveston on I-45, now down near Clear Lake, and amazingly picking up speed at this point, Don. I thought that we were basically wrapping things up about 2 minutes ago, and it looks like they've managed to pick speed right back up again, and the sparks are still flying.
And there's no fire, at least the one that's visible right now, but sooner or later it will. You can see the smoke coming out from the back of the car, so something in there is burning besides scraping on the ground. So it's just a matter of time. And to be quite frank with you, I'm surprised that we don't have spike strips put out ahead of this. I understand that the freeway still has regular traffic on it, but at some point I would imagine that the driver of this vehicle is going to pull off of the freeway, or at least off to the side once it's incapable of moving.
Yeah, we don't know who is driving this vehicle. Again, we're not really sure what started all of this, and we don't know if this driver could potentially be armed. But you can see authorities, Galveston County, as Don mentioned, really making that decision to stay far behind this. We are now officially in traffic here, Don. We are coming up on vehicles that are stopped on the freeway. It looks like the truck has decided to exit at this point. And yep, we have exited off of the freeway once again. We'll be on the feeder road in just a moment. Or is this NASA Road 1? I'm trying to figure out.
That looks like NASA Road 1. I think he got off on. Is it Don? And as he's driving, you can just see pieces of the car, of that truck still.
The NASA bypass.
Got you. And like I was saying, you can just see pieces of the truck still coming off as his driver is making his way up the road. And Don, it seems like we can't get a clear picture as inside this truck. It looked like the windows may be tinted.
Yeah, I was trying to look in there to see myself. The windows are rolled up, the windows are tinted. Obviously, the engine's running and the air conditioning is on. So I hope that they're comfortable.
Right.
It appears that way. Don't see any more sparks, so I'm not exactly sure what the truck is riding on that left front, but it certainly is on the undercarriage of the truck, the Nissan Frontier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Surprised that he's even able to maneuver like he's been able to.
It's amazing, right? I mean, I'm just shocked that a vehicle can continue driving for this long, and we are seeing some flames coming from under that hood. So that's what Don was talking about. Some of those were sparks that we were seeing down on the ground, but when the lighting is right, it looks like there are actually some flames coming from underneath the vehicle as well. And if we got that shadow back on it, we would see it. You can see how squirrely the vehicle is. Now we've got a window down.
Down, and you see someone waving there out of the truck. Like he's saying, go back, or the person saying, stay back, stay back. But you see that truck coming to a stop there. Once again, this is on the NASA bypass.
The suspect was forced to stop as smoke and flames erupted from the vehicle. Police quickly surrounded and subdued the suspect, bringing the 30-minute chase to a safe conclusion.